An ex-WWE star is returning imminently. Plus, a former WCW star has been arrested. And we have an update on an injured WWE Raw star. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. It's a pirate's life for our first topic of the day. Our first person of the day, Andrew Hodkins, sir.
Paul Burchill?
Oh, do not threaten me with a good time. Do not threaten me with a good time.
Well, Tom, let me tell you. So yesterday, WrestleVotes tweeted out, they said, after what feels like months of speculation, I'm told Kairi Sane has reappeared on the internal talent roster. Her return to the company is imminent. Now, PW Insider has since corroborated WrestleVote's report, confirming that Kairi Sane has indeed, according to their sources, been added to WWE's internal roster ahead of a WWE return. She is yet to be assigned a roster, and a return date is yet to be confirmed.
It has been rumored since like August, maybe even before then, that Kairi Sane was due to make a WWE return. She became she went off to go and find her own voice once again, and she got left during the pandemic, if memory serves. And I think there's still so much unfinished business.
Oh my goodness, Tom, there's so much, and my mind just races where this could go. I feel like a Kairi Sane return could be the catalyst for an Io Sky face turn. She breaks away from damage control, maybe damage control screw out of the title or something. Then you can have Kairi Sane and Sky back together again, maybe go after the women's tag team championship.
I mean, that's a great idea. I like the idea of Asuka.
Oh my goodness,
Asuka and Kairi, the Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors again, of course.
Back once again with the Renegade Master.
I like all of the different little caveats and
But she's
tidbits.
also phenomenal as a singles competitor.
She
and I don't
is.
want to lose sight of that. Like,
No, of course not.
As NXT Women's Champion, she was excellent. My favourite moment from that, and away from her wrestling matches, was I think maybe one of the first nights that she was NXT Champion. She maybe did it for the whole run. I'm not too sure. She walked out on stage and opened a pirate's chest.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
title was in there.
That was really cool.
That was a nice little bit.
I enjoyed that.
If we're gonna bring back Kairi Sane, I think keep the pirate motif.
Yes.
I thank you. That would be lovely. We'll keep you posted on that one. Again, we still don't know where she will land or when indeed we will see her, but it'd be great to see her back at some point. So this broke just a few hours ago. This comes from Belmont Police Department. Former WCW Cruiserweight Champion, former WCW Hardcore Champion, Evan Courageous, was arrested on Wednesday, charged with simple assault and injury to personal property. He was booked in by Belmont Police Department just before 2 a.m. and he was released just before 3 a.m. after posting a $2,500 bond. Not much else we know about this one at this time, but of course, when we know more, we will let you know more at cultaholic.com. Ronda Rousey made a return to the indie scene recently. She's got a big match coming up this month, and we now know who it's against, Andrew.
We do, yeah. So Rousey made a shock return to the indie circuit last week. Me and Sam were talking about it on the news. She beat Brian Kendrick and Taya Valkyrie at Lucha Vavoom. Their next opponents, though, have been revealed, as Tom just said. So last weekend, Rousey was announced for her next independent wrestling show post WWE, Wrestling Revolver's show Unreal on Thursday, November 16th. But last night, it was confirmed that Ronda Rousey will team with Marina Shafir to face Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena and her student, Billy Starks.
Ah, lovely stuff.
This is really cool stuff. And I know that, and I might just be letting my head get away with me here. I know that, Marina Shafir and Ronda Rousey have a history together. And now that they're up against Athena and Billy Starks, is Ronda Rousey going over to the other side of the fence?
Oh,
maybe testing the waters. I don't know. Maybe she's just like, I just enjoy doing these indie things. Me and Sam were talking about it, and she looked like she was having fun, and she was very aggressive as well, like really aggressive. So I don't know if she just continues doing stuff on the indies and things like that. But I mean, would an AEW run be out of the question?
Well, I think you're right in the sense that she's enjoying the indie stuff, and this is a really interesting booking to end up with Sami Callihan and Sami Callihan's Pro Wrestling Revolver. Callihan and Moxley are real tight, and Moxley appears at Revolver quite a bit. Yeah. It's a company those two really help build together. And with Ronda there, do you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if we see her maybe doing Bloodsport.
Yeah, some were saying that as well. I think that would be a perfect fit for her.
Yes, I think it'd be a lovely fit for her to do that. And then you know what? Anything happens anytime,
That's
anywhere.
true. That's true. I mean, a lot of these places do have sort of the connections and stuff with each other, and AEW as well, even if it's maybe a one-off thing, or maybe it isn't. And she does, like I said, just enjoy sort of facing these opponents on the indies. Like, you do you, Ronda.
You do you indeed. Wrestling Revolver have a couple of big shows to wrap up the year on. We know Ronda Rousey, Marina Shafir on the one in November. We know also they've got Jon Moxley coming up once again. It's a lovely time when Moxley pops up in Revolver. And the grizzled young veterans who are making good on the indie scene right now. They're going to be part of Wrestling Revolver's end of year shenanigans as well. So some good things happening at Revolver.
Yeah.
Keep tabs on them. Keep tabs on them. Some lovely things happened last week as part of the Impact UK Invasion Tour. Last night we watched Impact from Glasgow, Scotland. We got to see, it was Grado's first time on Impact in years.
Oh, that would have been a huge pop for the boy.
Oh, big pop. Him and Trey Miguel had a lovely match as well. The Motor City Machine Guns took on the most professional wrestling gods in Brian Myers and Moose. It was in that match, unfortunately, that Alex Shelley suffered a leg injury that kept him away from the rest of the tour. I spoke to Scott D'Amore on Monday, and he said that Shelley would be resting up and be good to go in time for his next title defense. However, he was set to compete for Prestige Wrestling on November the 12th, I believe it was. But the promotion announced last night that he's not been cleared to compete. He will be there, but he'll be there in a meet and greet capacity instead of an in-ring one. And it did throw me because it's like next week on Impact, Alex Shelley faces Jonathan Gresham for the Impact World title. I thought, oh, cool, he's back. Then I realised, no, that was taped.
That was
after Bound for Glory.
Yes.
So I you know what, my respect,
timelines.
all my respect for people who work in the editing department for Impact, like having to keep up with where everything goes and where everyone goes and whatever. But Alex Shelley is still on the road to recovery, and as far as Scott D'Amore says, will be ready in time for his next title defense, which may be hard to kill next year. He may take the rest. He may take the rest of the year off. Yeah,
for sure. I'm just glad that it's not a super serious injury and he can sort of just rest up and be back, and the title doesn't have to be stripped from him or anything like that. I think he's doing good things as the Impact World Champion. So long may it continue.
Tonight is all about Impact Turning Point in Newcastle. It was filmed last Friday. The Countdown show is live at 7:30 Eastern on YouTube. The main show is on 8 o'clock, Impact Plus, Fight, and Impact Insiders on YouTube as well. You can watch it on there as well. Newcastle, you were loud and proud. You did us proud last week, and now the world is going to see it as well. Handy reminder, the clocks have changed over here. So we're 4 hours ahead of America instead of 5. So don't let that throw you off. I'm buzzing for you to see Turning Point. It's a really good show. Will Ospreay and Eddie Edwards in the main event. Oh my days!
I'm excited for the wrestling, right? But I'm more excited to see you. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely am. I'm so excited to watch you be in your element.
I hope Tom Hannafin says, "What's Tom Campbell doing in the Impact Zone?" That'd make my life if you said that, Tom. Just saying, mate.
Quick, go and record that.
Quick, get in there.
Get in the booth.
It's a great night. Check it out on Fight, Impact Plus, and Impact Insiders on YouTube as well. And thank you for all the love and support for getting me there. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about some good news for a WWE star who's been on the fence for a bit.
Yes.
Not on the fence, on the bench.
He was on the fence,
he was undecided.
He was perched on the fence.
Tired. I need my energy drink.
And the hammock was connected to the fence. There we go. Yes. We haven't seen Braun Strowman on WWE TV since May, after which he disappeared to have neck fusion surgery. Now, yesterday, Andrew Sports Medicine, where Braun and every other major WWE name goes for neck surgery, shared a photo of Braun Strowman after he paid a visit. Now, Braun himself commented on that photo saying, "Great to see you all today. Thanks for the good news." And now neck fusion surgery, as we know, can go multiple ways, but it sounds like from this comment, Braun is on the right track for a comeback.
Delighted as well, because as you say, it can go one or two ways.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed that we see Braun when he's healthy back in the ring. I still don't think it's going to be this side of 2023. No way.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Maybe late next year.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
but he is a beast, so he could surprise us all.
Superhuman man who eats lots of calories. Well, I don't think he does that anymore. Actually, do you remember when he was like, "Oh, I think he said I go to Chipotle and just have like this giant bowl of stuff."
I feel like he's like Desperate Dan from the comics.
He would be a perfect live-action Desperate Dan.
Can we put a picture up of Desperate Dan?
Oh my god!
There he is with a cow pie. That's Braun Strowman, isn't it? If the rest, hey look, get back into the acting world and get and do that.
Get him to do the Dandy universe.
Get and do that.
The DC. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. That's already a thing. The DCU.
The Dandy comic universe.
Well, that can work.
That'll do.
That'll work.
That'll do. This weekend it is WWE Crown Jewel.
Yes.
You got a busy weekend?
Yeah, we do. So you've got 9 pictures on the channel already. You've got predictions from myself and Adam on the channel too. You've got the live stream on Saturday from myself and Adam. You can watch that youtube.com/cultaholic/live. I believe the pre-show starts at 4 p.m. here in the UK. Which one is it? GMT, isn't it?
We're on GMT now.
4 p.m. GMT is when that will start on the old YouTubes. You've got What Happened At not long after the show. You'll have WTF moments as well. You'll have news, this, that, and the other, and also all the lovely little articles you can find over at cultaholic.com too.
And then that was my out.
I've got it. I've robbed it off.
You've done it for me.
I robbed it
I've got to think of another one now.
Love you, bye.